So we appear to have breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, out of the Bay Area. Now, last night, as you all know, Anthony Davis suffered a head injury from Kevon Looney in the Lakers-Warriors game last night. Now, Anthony Davis did not return, but Dave McMenamin, who is a beat reporter for the LA Lakers, he reported that there is pretty much no doubt that Anthony Davis is going to suit up and play tomorrow night in Game 6. Now, something else happened, ladies and gentlemen, in that game. And Andrew Wiggins, man, he appeared, according to Kendra Andrews of ESPN, to suffer a rib injury. So she said Andrew Wiggins is now listed as questionable for Game 6 with a left costal cartilage fracture, which is along the ribs. Wiggins' performance in Game 5 was instrumental to the Warriors. Now, this is when the injury happened, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys see, LeBron James appears to try to box Andrew Wiggins out, and Andrew Wiggins appears to show some discomfort as he's running back on defense. Now, do I think this is a dirty play? Obviously not. LeBron James wasn't even really looking at Andrew Wiggins. He was just trying to get a body on him to box him out. Now, I was on Twitter and I found some doctor who is actually from Oakland, California, and this is what he had to say about the Andrew Wiggins injury.
Here's a quick breakdown of this injury, what it means in terms of return to play, and what treatment is. The first important thing to understand is what exactly is the costal cartilage. Now, if you imagine your ribs, they actually connect to your sternum, which is the breastbone, via cartilage. It's not directly bone connecting to bone. This cartilage can get injured through twisting or through a direct blow. Now, what's the function of this cartilage? This cartilage helps to expand the rib cage during breathing and also basically helps to protect the chest from trauma. It can basically get injured through one of those two mechanisms, either through twisting or through a direct blow. Now, in terms of return to play, barring the fact that there isn't a very severe injury to multiple different costal cartilages in the ribs, you essentially treat this like a rib fracture. It's about pain control. There are various ways that an athlete can achieve pain control. You can do anti-inflammatories, you can do ice, you can do medications, etc. There are also some thought that you can do local injections into the area to numb up the area. Now, obviously, an injection in that area does have some risks because the lungs are there. So if the injection does stray out, there is potentially damage to the lungs that can occur. So the injection isn't necessarily without risks. But pain control is key, so athletes can breathe and they can twist and maneuver without pain. The other questions that a lot of people may have is what's the risk of re-injury? Now, because this area does get injured from a direct blow, any kind of direct blow or repetitive twisting to the area can get it injured. We don't know the severity of the injury because the Warriors haven't released the exact details of this injury beyond the fact that it is a costal cartilage injury, but there is an inherent risk of injury. Now, the last question people have is what's the chance of this actually healing in a short period of time? With any type of fracture, sometimes it can take 6 to 12 weeks for the fracture to completely heal. That doesn't necessarily mean that an athlete is not playing during that period of time, but there is a risk of pain in that area as well as some decreased function. Now, the key is determining where it's located in the actual rib cage, how it impacts his ability to play, and how much pain he's having. That will determine whether Andrew Wiggins can get back on the court.
So you guys just heard what the doctor had to say, and I got Andrew Wiggins' stats pulled up, ladies and gentlemen, and he's averaging almost 17 points a game in this series, 6 rebounds, and almost 3 assists in the 5 games that the Warriors have played the Los Angeles Lakers. And he actually had a very good game in yesterday's Game 5, ladies and gentlemen. So this is going to be a devastating blow to the Golden State Warriors if Andrew Wiggins is not able to go. Now, do I see Andrew Wiggins sitting out this game? I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't see it, man. I think Andrew Wiggins is probably going to give it everything he's got, even if he's not 100%, man, because this is a winner-go-home game for Golden State. I mean, this is a must-win game. He's got to play in this game, or the Golden State Warriors are going to lose. If they don't have Andrew Wiggins, the guy had 25 points the last game, was 10 of 18 from the field, knocked down 2 3-pointers. If they don't have Andrew Wiggins, ladies and gentlemen, this series is over with, man. You can't lose a guy like Andrew Wiggins. He's guarding LeBron James, and you know, you just can't make up that production, man. I don't see Jordan Poole stepping up and, you know, scoring 20-25 points on the road in a hostile environment tomorrow night in Los Angeles, man. You know, last night we did get a sighting of Jordan Poole. He scored 11 points on 5 of 14 shooting, but that's just not really going to get the job done. And that's really just kind of disappointing, man, for a guy that the Warriors gave $140 million to, man. But like I told you guys before, he is making headlines for other things other than basketball, ladies and gentlemen. It appears that Jordan Poole is a munch. If you guys didn't know, I had no clue that he was a munch, but that's what they're saying on the internet these days, ladies and gentlemen. But that's another story for another day. So maybe, man, Klay Thompson, Game 6 Klay, the Golden State Warriors are gonna need him now, man. Last game only scored 10 points on 3 of 12 shooting. So the Los Angeles Lakers, ladies and gentlemen, have done a really, really good job at taking Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson out of the game for real, right? Now, the last game, Stephen Curry went 3 of 11 from the three-point line. The game before that in Los Angeles, Game 4, went 3 of 14 from the three-point line. So they're not beating the Lakers, ladies and gentlemen, from the three-point line. And that is the one thing the Lakers have done a good job with. So I don't know, man. Somebody else is going to have to step up. Now, the last game, we saw Draymond Green, ladies and gentlemen, step up for the Golden State Warriors. He had, 20 points and 10 rebounds on 7 of 11 shooting. Now, I'm on record saying Anthony Davis has to dominate Draymond Green in Game 6 tomorrow night. So I'm expecting Anthony Davis to take Draymond Green out of the game. I would be shocked, ladies and gentlemen, if Draymond Green scored more than 10 points. I really would. Gary Payton II, he's played well since Steve Kerr's inserted him into the starting lineup. Last game, he had 13 points in 27 minutes, 4 of 5 from the field. But let's be for real here. When the game gets tight, ladies and gentlemen, you're not really relying on guys like Gary Payton and Draymond Green, right? Your 3 main scorers are Steph, Klay, and Wiggins. And if Wiggins is not 100%, man, this is just extremely disappointing news for the Golden State Warriors. Now, do I want this to happen? No. I want everybody to be healthy, ladies and gentlemen. I want to beat the Warriors fair and square. Now, I did predict before the series started, Lakers in 6. I believe that the Lakers would have closed Golden State out with a healthy Andrew Wiggins. Anyway, so to me, this doesn't really make much of a difference. In my mind, we were going to beat Golden State tomorrow night anyway. But what I want from you guys is to come into the comments down below and let me know what you thought about this topic, man. And I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. This was another installment of The Locker Room. Peace.